Gigi Blankies proudly presents Musings with Steve and Teresa. They're here to enlighten, entertain, and inform about issues they think are important. They want people to think about how positive actions make positive people. Their show is captured and linked to YouTube. The programs are listed in the archives of both Blog Talk Radio and YouTube video, and you can watch it as well as listen. Now on with the show.
2112 going on, and so many people are worried about this doomsday thing. And in my research, or our research, we discovered that there's a bunch of scientists out there that are trying to get everybody to understand that there's absolutely nothing about the world ending on the 21st. In all the Mayan prophecies and all the information they've discovered, nothing about doomsday, nothing about the world ending. That seems to be a development of about the last 1,000 years that certain groups that want to control other people have put in there to keep everybody scared and fearful. And but that's not it at all. From what I read, it's all that's going to happen. Part of it is that the calendar, the Mayan calendar, resets. It's the end of the 13th I can't remember the word, but exactly, it's close enough. But anyway, it's just the end of the cycle, and it's going to reset to zero, like the odometer on your car. And, you get 999,000, it flips over to zero, but the car keeps going. And we're going to be here too. Unless that you want something to happen, and you want to die, and you want chaos and destruction, then you're going to get it. So I say, stop worrying about it. And also, it's also a time for some spiritual growth. This, part of the importance of this whole thing is that there's a cosmic alignment coming that's going to supposedly open up doors, windows, portals for your spiritual advancement. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I am concerned about my spiritual advancement. And I've been working hard on it this last year. To do better, be better, to project better to the rest of the world. I like being part of the solution, not part of the problem. And I think everybody else should. And if you're really, really, really worried about it, that the world's going to end on the 21st, well, call me on the 20th. I'll come over and get all your valuables. And then you can do what you got to do. But I would say it's not going to happen. I mean, that world's not going to end. And so everybody needs to calm down. I know a lot of people are getting upset and anxious. I mean, some of the violence that's occurred in the last week or so, I think is attributed to many, many factors. And some of it is the anxiety level about this solstice coming up. And I think everybody just should calm down and enjoy the season. And love, peace, and harmony is the reason for the season. And that doesn't say to me the end of the world. That says we're going to continue on and we're going to do better, be better, and try to make a better world for our children and our grandchildren. And that's what I'm trying to do, is I want a better world for my shiny cakes. And so I study and learn things, and like I said, try to do better. If you're spiritual, now I don't care what religion you are, if you're not part of a religion, it doesn't matter. Just work on yourself, do better, be better, and try to be more happy. And speaking on that note, we're going to have some Christmas jokes here. I'm going to have to answer them because Pops isn't here to answer them for me. But anyway, what do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? A snowman and a vampire. A frostbite. No, that's not very good. I almost got frostbite this week. It's like one day when I was working, it was like 65 degrees and I got a sunburn. 2 days later, it was 20 degrees and I got frostbite. It's like, woo. And then last night there was a thunderstorm. I found that amazing. Okay, what do you get if you cross mistletoe and a duck? A Christmas quacker. I should have brought the joke thing. What do you call Santa when he stops moving? Santa Paws. Why do mummies like Christmas so much? Because of all the wrapping. Where does the snowman keep his money? In a snowbank, of course. And what do you call Frosty the Snowman in May? A puddle. Haven't seen too many snowmen in May. Alright, let's see. Christmas is the time when people put so many bulbs on the outside of the houses, you don't know if they're celebrating the birth of Jesus or General Electric. I have seen some. Okay, let's see. We still got a few minutes. Yes, Pop's had all the material today, so I'm kind of winging it. And let's see. Oh, here's some things we can do to make ourselves better. You can try to be at peace, especially during times of adversity. And that means, just kind of try to maintain calm so that you can get through the thing. Your personal calm, try to maintain so that you can deal with it. Like one of my favorites is saying is put on your big girl panties and deal with it, But you gotta, be peaceful. And then learn to appreciate. And that means appreciate everything. Don't take things for granted. Personally, I appreciate waking up in the morning and still being able to get out of the bed. I mean, there's some days where it's pretty creaky and hard to get out, but I appreciate it. The other day I was sitting there working, and I work outside, so I look at the sky a lot. And I tell you, I appreciate our sky and our planet, and it's just, I don't know, there's some drawbacks to sitting outside all day, but I get to watch the trees. I have some hills around here that I watch, and I can watch them. I've watched them for so many years, they're like my friends, and hills, and I appreciate all the things that are done to me. There's no live in balance. Now this is a hard one. Balance, it's emotional, intellectual, physical, astral, mentally, and spiritual. Now this is one of the hardest things for me to get because there's more than one person that lives in here, so we get out of balance quite frequently. But I'm trying to work on that. Like I was just telling to somebody, not just a few minutes ago, really, is that since it's the end of the year, one thing I do is I go back over the year of what I've done, I reassess my performance of the year. And on one hand, I've done tremendously well, and I'm really happy with my progress. But on the other hand, I'm way down over here, and I'm not real happy about that. But we got to get that in balance. So that's one of the things I'm going to work on this next year is more balance. And then here's one that is service to others. Now this can mean many things, and people don't have to know that you're serving others. I mean, like my job is one where I do some fundraising, so that's service to others, and I'm really happy about that. But I also serve my family a lot. I mean, like it says here, it says even if others don't recognize it, it's like this could also come into the category of random acts of kindness, which could be just about anything, throwing your neighbor's paper up on the porch on a rainy day when the paper man left it out in the gutter. I've done that a few times, and just little things, pick up the trash in your own neighborhood. It's just the small things that you can do to serve others and to help make everything better. And it says accomplish things. Well, that kind of falls in with others. It says there's 4 parts to manifest. You got to envision it. That's deciding what you want. Put it in your head. And then you got to speak it out loud, because you got to put it out there to the universe. And then write it down. I mean, this is so simple. Is writing it down also helps solidify the ideas and what you want to accomplish. And then do something to bring about what you want. Now, you can't just put it out there and just hope. You have to have some action to your thoughts. And I'm working on that one too. I mean, and things are coming along a little bit, but sometimes it's hard to get things the way you want it. But then be spiritual. Now, this can mean many things, many things. You can be spiritual through meditation, thoughts, and action. Now, they do all go together. I mean, if you're spiritual and you really believe your beliefs, and you live your beliefs, then some of this stuff should be a breeze. But so many people nowadays don't live their beliefs. I've run into many people that said they were very spiritual and they believed their beliefs, and and I just see their actions and their words just 180 complete opposite of what they were talking about, and it just astounded me. I said, well, now that's what they're teaching in there. I think that's very interesting, and I won't go in there. But today, like I said, we're coming up on the solstice, and Christmas is next week, so 1 week to Christmas. So, and with our shows, we won't be back again until, with the way the holidays are falling, and we're on Tuesdays, we won't be back on the air again until like the 8th of January, I think it is. So, everybody have a great holiday and a happy new year. Be kind to each other. And for Steve and myself, I say thank you very much for listening to our podcast. Everything is going to be put on the Facebook, and you can find us on YouTube. And if you just Google Musings with Steve and Teresa, everything that we've ever done comes up. And I find it amazing. Just about 2 weeks ago, I think it was, we had our 40th episode. 40 shows we've done. I find that absolutely amazing. You know, and don't know where this is going to lead, but we're here. We're doing good. And for that, I want to say thank you for listening to our podcast. We'll return, like I said, in a couple of weeks, and no idea what we're going to discuss yet. But I'm Teresa, and for Steve, I say thank you for listening. Think positive, be positive, live positive, and enjoy your life. Have fun. See ya.
Gigi Blankies, thank you for listening to the podcast today. This program is archived at Blog Talk Radio, captured and archived for YouTube video, and linked to Facebook as Musings with Steve and Teresa. Think positive, be positive, live positive, and enjoy.